Now to get the area, if we go back to our question, sorry, I'm losing my place here. If we go back to the question, it said calculate the area of the skating surface. Now, let's have a look. Let's carry on with this calculation. The question told you that if we want the area, and we know area is the length times the breadth, because I showed you it's actually a rectangle. The length they told us is 18 meters. And if the breadth is 11,8834, no rounding off, I'll just keep reminding you because I don't want you to do that. And then we take it and we multiply the two together, and we get an area of 213,9012 meters what? Just like that, squared, cubed? Yes, squared, good. It's 213,9012 meters squared. So that's the total area of that half pipe. All right, so then he's got an area of 213,9012 meters squared. But now we must round it off and get 213,90 meters squared. That will be our final answer because we have to round off to the second decimal. Right, let's go on to the last, not the last question, the next question, should I say. Question 7. A special board is used to skate on the half pipe. A plan of the board is shown below. So this isn't the real board, it's just a little drawing plan. The length on the plan is 5 centimeters and the width is 1,5 centimeters. The model to real board ratio, or the plan to the real board ratio, is 1:20. Determine the area of the real board in meters squared. Okay, now a few things you should think about. The one is that this is not in meters, all right? But we still have to do a conversion, and I'm going to show you how to do these conversions for scale, changing it from the plan to the reality of what it really is. Okay. I'm going to do it. Yeah. If we take this as our plan, and it is 5 centimeters long and 1,5 centimeters in width, all right? And then we're going to do the conversion. The ratio is 1:20. And just while we're talking about ratio, if you get a question where it says write something as a ratio, you must write it 1 with a colon or 2 little dots like that to the next number. It means 1 centimeter on the plan is 20 centimeters, the same units every time in reality. Or 1 meter on the plan is 20 meters in reality. So remember, you know, a lot of learners ask me, what are the units? But it's not units, it's a ratio. So it means that 1 of that unit is 20 in reality of that same unit, whatever the unit might be. It can vary, it doesn't matter. Now in this case, we've got the plan over here. On the plan, whatever is 1 centimeter in reality is 20. Or if it, as I explained now to you. So now if you look at the length of 5 centimeters up there, hey? Length, the ratio we know is 1:20, but now we want to get it up to 5 centimeters on the plan. It's 5 centimeters on the plan. So to go from the 1 to the 5, we have to multiply by 5 over here. And what we do over there, we must do over here as well. So 20 times 5 is 100. So in reality, the length is 100 centimeters. So now if I can draw my real board here and say this is 100 centimeters long, the real board, all right? And then the length here, the width, we're going to still work out. So let's do the breadth or the width. The ratio stays the same. It's 1:20. But now we want to get it, it was 1,5 centimeters. So this is 1,5 centimeters over here. to get it up to there. There we have to multiply by, yes, 1,5. And 1,5, if we do it on that side, we must multiply by 1,5 on this side. And then we're going to get, what will be the answer here? Yes, at least somebody's awake over there. That's good. It's 30 centimeters here. Now keep that in mind, because now I want to go back to my question and show you. If we look at the question, they want the answer in meters squared. So a good idea what to do now is to look at this and change your measurements here to meters before you multiply. Otherwise, you've got to convert something in centimeters squared to meters squared, and that becomes quite difficult. So let's change this. As 100 centimeters, there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, so we can just write 1 meter there. 1 meter, and here we must also divide by 100, and we're going to get 0,3 meters. So our real board is 1 meter long and 0,3 meters wide. If you want to work out the area, it's length times breadth, and we're going to get 1 meter times 0,3 meters, and our answer will be 0,3 meters squared. That's the area. If I had to paint this, I would be painting 0,3 meters squared. Right, we've got one more question left, and I want you just to hang in there with me. We're going to get to the end soon, so we're nearly finished. I just want to do the last question. Now, that skater that you saw just now, I don't know what speed he was moving at, but let's say a skater moves at an average speed of 8 meters in 1 second. If he goes 8 meters in 1 second, calculate how many meters he covers in 1,5 minutes. Again, we have to do a conversion. So we have to change the minutes into seconds. Now, I'm going to give you a second to work out how many seconds there are in 1,5 minutes. 0,5 means half a minute. So I want you to try and work that out for me now. All right, let's carry on. Let's see. I'm going to go now and do it for you. 1,5 minutes is how many, 1 minute is how many seconds? 60. And half a minute is half of 60, which is 30. So our total will be 90 seconds. He skates for 90 seconds. Now, the skater moves at an average speed of 8 meters in 1 second. What are you going to do? You must work out how many meters he covers in 90 seconds. He covers 8 meters. 1 second to do 8 meters. So in 90 seconds, he's going to multiply by 90 here to get to 90 seconds. So we're going to do the same over here, multiply by 90. And we're going to get, it does 720 meters in 90 seconds. So in a minute and a half, he does he skates over 720 meters. You get that right? Ipakleng, Botumelo, are you still there, those two schools? I'm wondering if you're still listening. Jason Tumi? You there? Right. Let's carry on. You got it down. Before I finish off, I've just got a couple of tips for you for your exams when you're writing, when you're actually writing. So let's have a look. The first one, a very good thing to do is sit with a pen when you're reading through a question and read it more than once and then underline key words as you read. see what they're actually asking for. Because if they say calculate the area in meters, then underline area and meters squared, so that you can actually, it stands out and you don't forget to work out what they're really asking for. All right, then the next one, after finishing a question, so you read the question, then you did the sum, go back quickly and read it again quickly to see, to make sure that you've answered it fully. Check, did you answer everything that was asked for? Because so often when we mark papers after you've written your finals, we mark the papers and then we see that some people worked halfway through the question. They didn't finish the question all the way. So go back and check, did you actually say, is option A better than option B? Or did you just do the calculations and you forgot to make a final statement? Check that. And the last tip that I have for you, if you don't understand a question, don't get discouraged, move on and come back to it a bit later. Make sure that you mark it clearly, that you come and to remind yourself to go back. And lastly, I just want to say thank you for listening and good luck for the exams.